Top story, a new bill is making its way through the Florida House, and it is stirring up some concerns.
The bill would ban students in Florida schools from using their cell phones for the entire school day. But some parents say this is a major safety concern.
CBS 12's Al Peffley joining us live tonight over in West Palm Beach with the details.
Jim, young people love their cell phones and take them just about everywhere. Right now in Tallahassee, state lawmakers are considering a bill that deals with students' use of cell phones at school. The April 17th shooting at Florida State University in Tallahassee that claimed 2 lives horrified students and parents. Although that tragedy happened on a college campus, it's a reminder that the same violence can happen at a middle school or high school. In a crisis situation, parents want to be able to reach their children in a hurry to find out if they're okay. A bill in the Florida House could be controversial because it's, quote, an act prohibiting students from using wireless communication devices during the school day rather than during instructional time. The bill also says, quote, a student may possess a wireless communication device while the student is on school property or in attendance at a school function. However, a student may not use a wireless communications device during the school day.
I think it's a really positive step in the right direction. It allows for students to focus at school, to not be distracted away from the things that are they should be focusing on, mainly their schoolwork.
District 85 State Representative Toby Overdorf, whose district includes parts of Martin and St. Lucie counties, says the bill could help improve kids' attention in school.
It allows for that student to come into basically a safe place where they are not going to be interfered with something that may be peripheral, could easily distract them for the rest of the day.
He says he feels having a ban on cell phones at school for the entire day will improve grades and reduce instances of cyberbullying. But when it comes to safety concerns,
the shooting that took place at Florida State last week, does that raise any additional concerns about the need for young people to have access to their phones at all times at school, whether it's high school or middle school or a college campus?
Again, we've made tremendous strides in the state of Florida for student safety within our high schools, middle schools, elementary schools. So I would not think that that is an argument that needs to be brought into this.
We asked what parents think of banning students' cell phone use throughout the entire school day.
When something like that happens, we're going to want to get in touch with our children. I mean, they're going to text at least to let us know if we're okay or they're okay.
They really do need phones, and it should be a law passed that these kids are allowed to have phones, because the kids can get in touch with law enforcement much faster than a teacher can.
I mean, it is a complicated topic, but I think it would be better if they do have their phones.
This woman said she had friends at FSU who were on campus during the shooting, and that illustrated the need for students to have phones.
They were able to contact their parents to tell them that they were okay, and if they didn't, there would have been chaos.
And if the measure is approved by both the Florida House and the Florida Senate and the governor signs it into law, it would take effect July 1st. Live in West Palm Beach, Al Peffley, CBS 12 News.